This is stop 2 today. I'm at Bluenose on the southern slopes above, where am I? Above Lumby. I don't know if you can see that up there, but you can see a summit up behind me. No, you can't. Right above trees. Maybe I can expose for that. Can you see that? That's one of the peaks. I think there's like 3 peaks. I think, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, Bluenose Mountain. There's the sign at the trailhead. Things are green. There's yellow flowers everywhere. I'm using my old iPhone 8 because my iPhone 12 just kind of died again. It's a sweet little single track winding through the forest. Some flowers, some fireweed, some fire mitigation. It's a good day to be out. So I've been climbing for the last kilometer. Some awesome big round boulders scattered all throughout this grassy forest. I started in pine and walked through a beautiful cedar grove, and now I'm back in the pine. Hit my first switchback. It's been pretty steep. Maybe not steep, just relentless. I did like 130 meters in a kilometer elevation. But it's beautiful walking, and it hasn't been too tough. Looking south-southeast here from the first summit Bluenose that I hit. I can counterclockwise. And I think right there might be my next stop, which is Aberdeen Columns. But I've never been there, so I don't know if that's it or not. Bunch of farmland down there, ranch land. And I think the dark one right over here, that ridge right there, is probably where I just came from. That would be Rimrocks. But I wasn't able to cross this valley in between us, so I had to go all the way back down into Lumby and back up, climb it again. Just got some killer views looking east here. This is Lumby Valley right here, and off Crichton Valley's over there. Yeah, hard to explain. Those furthest mountains you see over there, that's kind of the southern range of the Monashees right there, and the highest one there being Mount Severide at 2,500 meters, kind of right in the center of the frame. You got Pinnacle over there, and of course Eward. We can barely see Eward, which is Kiefer Lake cat skiing. Monashee Mountains over there, and then the next range over here, slightly north, that's Mount Bostel, which I believe is the highest mountain in the Monashee range at 2,600 meters, at least in this part of the Monashees. Nice and close here, you got Camel's Hump right there in the middle, which is kind of the same shape as Bluenose that I'm on right now. Camel's Hump's a fun hike. Beautiful up there too. And tomorrow, I'm gonna go and check out a waterfall over in that way, which is a really cool, remote, excellent spot. It's been a massive descent down from that first peak I was at, and I'm just taking switchbacks down through some really huge pine. Total monsters. I don't remember seeing a pine that big in the Okanagan. I'm sure there's lots, but they don't see them very often. Cool beans. And down we go. I think I'm going to be going right back up to that peak that's over there. Up and down. Really pretty trail, and worth the effort so far. Well, I'm on the middle of, well, maybe not middle, because I just found out there's 4 humps to this Bluenose thing. I'm on the second of the humps, and it makes me wonder how many masts the Bluenose had, the ship. Maybe there's 4 masts, and that's why. That's the peak I came from, right there. And down at the bottom of that, a couple shots ago, there was an exit point. So at like the 2.8 kilometer mark, you can cut out back to the parking lot. That was 260 meters vertical. And yeah, another 70 meters to get up to this knob I'm on now. And then I got 2 more nubbins there. That one, and then a south one. So I don't know if this trail will take me to all those or not. We'll see. Oh, grossly overexposed. Well, I'm on top of nubbin number 3. There's a killer view out towards Coldstream and Vernon, looking west here. So I'm 4 kilometers in. It's been 75 minutes. Nice little day hike. Plateau behind me is the Okanagan Highlands. It's like the same height all throughout the whole Okanagan. And during the Ice Age, which we seeded 10 to 12,000 years ago, the ice was a kilometer higher in elevation than that. That's like a kilometer thicker than that. It's crazy, eh? It's no wonder all these nice big round boulders are placed in these weird spots, glacial erratics. Yeah, cool tidbit. Definitely got a bit of elevation here. Things are changing a bit, almost like you're in the subalpine. I love this color right here. Oh, these little guys. I just got down off of Bluenose. That was a 5 kilometer round trip. Took about an hour and 45 minutes. Now I'm heading up Bluenose Road to Aberdeen Columns, which is a popular climbing spot. It's been on my radar for a little while, on my things to do list. And I suspect it was likely named after Aberdeen, who was the Governor General of Canada, who also owned a ranch down in Cousins Bay in like the late 1800s, I think. Yeah. So I'm driving along, and check this out. I think a cow can push its snout along the center of that thing. I just walked down there thinking I could fill up my water bottle, and it's like a little pump, and it pumps water into the basin that little black square is in. Cows can get drinking water out of that, and so could I suppose, but you know how cows' noses are always running. Not down with drinking out of that. Did like a 5-minute walk into Aberdeen Columns, and there's 2 dudes there, students from Kelowna. They were cool with me shooting them, so I got some drone shots of them. What a beautiful spot. The yellow basalt column with the blue sky, super green trees, beautiful. And that concludes today. Lots of adventures.